Is it on? What's up, people? My name is Devin. Welcome to my channel. Today we're watching the Dodgers versus the St. Louis Cardinals. It's a big game, and it is the top of the first inning. And most of the time I just do the end of the game. Today I'm going to do the beginning of the game, and we'll see what happens. Oh man, that's an all-time record. What's up, Will? How's it going? 5 seconds, you're already here. Must have notifications on. Now, you know, this is a pretty big game. And just now, somebody just struck out. Oh, Manny Machado just struck out. And we got 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. And up right now, we got Max Muncy batting .254, 32 home runs, 64 RBIs. And there's a guy on first, so that's pretty sweet. And that is ripped to right field. And Turner's going to get all the way to third, no problem. So now the Dodgers have runners on first and third with no outs. This is best case scenario right now. And this is just the first inning, so this hopefully is going to be an exciting game. And it is very important that the Dodgers win this, only because we got. I mean, it's almost like we're a game and a half behind in the NL West, but I guess this is very important in terms of wild card. And I think the winner of this game is winning the wild card race. But let's just hope we win the NL West, so we don't have to worry about that. But right now is Yasmani Grandal with 2 guys on, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike one. That was a high fastball. And he doesn't even step out of the box. And it's 0-1 to Yasmani Grandal. And I don't know why I'm doing this in the first inning. Now we'll just see what happens. And that's swung on, and it's fouled away. So it's going to be 0-2 right off the bat. Here's his numbers. .239, 23 home runs, 67 RBIs. And in the last 4 games, though, he's doing a little bit better. So this is somebody that we really need to step it up. It's he's batting .230 something. I mean, come on. Have I ever played Fortnite? No, I've never played Fortnite. And I got an iMac. I got an Apple, and I downloaded the game, and then realized that the video card wasn't good enough. So now it's still on the computer, but I've never played it. And there's 3 outs. Yasmani Grandal just hit it straight to the pitcher. It looked like a bunt. And we are going to the bottom of the first inning. And we're going to see who is... Or we're going to the... Yeah, I really did get here at the beginning. The bottom of the first inning. And I guess we're going to see who's pitching... Oh, Buehler. Buehler is pitching for the Dodgers. And supposedly he's back from the minor leagues. And that's cool. But yeah, I have played Fortnite. I never played Fortnite, but I have watched it a bunch of times on YouTube, and it's definitely fun to watch. Like, of all the games to watch, like to watch StarCraft, you have to play the game StarCraft. Otherwise, it's not very fun. But for some reason, Fortnite is fun to watch. Never even played the game. Fox87, what's up, dude? I'm doing the whole game today, or maybe not the whole game, but I'll see as far as I can go. But the girlfriend's still at work, so I got a little bit of time just to do this. And then, you know, when she gets home, we're gonna hear the yapping. We're gonna hear the nagging, nag, nag, nag. And then who knows? Maybe I'll just keep doing it. And you know how they are. You will know how they are. You two, and then Raiders for Life are like the youngest watchers of my streams. You guys are like 11 and 12. So, yeah, you know, YouTube is cool because everybody can get in on it. Oh, my God. There's Andre. What are you doing? I'm doing the whole entire game today because I'm an idiot. And Buehler was pitching, and this is a big game, and I'm just going to be watching the game anyway, so I might as well be doing this. And Buehler, you know, you never know what to expect. He's been pitching pretty good recently. But he just looks like a wuss. You haven't been doing as many streams recently. What's up with that? Thanks for coming, everybody. And what was the last video you did, Fox87? I don't remember. But yeah, Andre, you have not been doing the streams in a little bit. Or not as many of them. Here's the Cardinals lineup. Carpenter, Munoz, Adams, Ozuna, DeJong, Wong, Bader, Molina, and Flaherty. Flaherty's the pitcher, so who cares about him? But here's Matt Carpenter, the third baseman, up first. Oh, you did one today? Here, I'll check it out on my phone. Let's see what you did. You know what? Don't get your hopes up, Andre. We'll see what happens. Here's Buehler's number, 6-5. He's a little bit better than that. He's got a winning record, 3.09 ERA. And he was on the team earlier, and then they sent him back down to minor leagues, and here he's back. And you know what? I think he might have been maybe lifting some weights a little bit. What do I? Oh yeah, Fox. Here's the first pitch. Fox, 87. Oh yeah, you got two of them today. Matt Carpenter batting 270, 35 home runs, 77 RBIs. That seems pretty good for a leadoff batter. It's 1-0. And it's 2-0. That was way outside. Oh, you got two of them. You got picks for NFL week, and then you got a song. You know, let's watch the song. What song are you picking? It's probably something the kids are liking these days. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are liking. Come on, let's go, internet. And there's ball 3. And right off the bat.
Friday, and today we're here in Stockville. Yesterday I hit music dog. Charlie Puth. I know. We're here at Fox Show. That's
Charlie Puth. The way I know.
Do the song, buddy. Charlie Puth. Yeah.
Oh, the way I am. And there's ball 4. Oh no, that should have been ball 4. Umpire hooked us up. Called that one a strike, so it's 3-1. Strike 2. It's a full count now. I gotta hear him let loose. You know, that's a pretty good tune. It's that's a pretty good tune. Strike 3. Strike 3. Carpenter goes down looking. Yeah, it's a pretty good tune. Like, I'm a weird guy, Fox 87, where I like music. I like music, but oh no, I forgot to give you a like. All right, now I'm gonna go back right now. I'm just gonna give you a like right off the bat. Here we go. Oh man, now I gotta find it again. Here we go. I wish on YouTube, on your phone, the last video you watched would just pop up. There we go. Giving you a like. There you go. That one deserves a like. But The Way I Am, that song was done better by a rapper like a few years ago. With it was Timbaland, The Way I Are. Anyway, I do like it. It did have a pretty good sound. Maybe missing some guitar. Didn't hear guitar early in the song. But I do like it, though. I'm not the type of guy that really listens to music. I like read and listen to podcasts and listen to YouTube. Like at work all day when I'm just sitting there, I just kind of listen to YouTube. And I'm like, I do like mainly nonfiction. And I'm just a weird guy. And it's 0-2. And it looks like Buehler's getting off to a pretty good start, even though he started off 0-3 or 3-0. And he is looking a little bit stronger these days. I think maybe they gave him a smaller shirt or something. Those muscles kind of poke out. There's a ground ball back to the pitcher. And there's 2 outs just like that. And that's exactly what we want to see. Well, I can't show us, Andre, that's a good idea, but I can't show you because I'm on a computer. Like, I would have to pick up the whole computer, and it's even connected to the wall right here. So I really can't do that. I got to, like, get a camera. It's just the camera on the computer. But it is, the bed is not made right now. But overall, it is very clean. And here's 2 outs. Buehler still in the stretch. Fastball, and that's fouled away. Yeah, I do like it. I like Drake. Yeah, you know, Drake is pretty good. Drake is pretty good. You hear him on the radio, so that's how I know about him. This guy's batting 249. Not too impressive. Batting third. Inside corner. Strike 2. And who knows, maybe Buehler is in the zone. And last 9 starts, 4-4, 5.36 ERA, 11 home runs allowed. That's the Dodgers starters. Man, the Dodgers starters are just not doing very good. Here's the pitch. Way inside. You play Drake as well. And I think because you're playing it, like you're not like you're playing it from the speakers or the microphone in like your microphone, because the sound's going through your microphone, I don't think that the copyright people will get that. So you just got to keep on doing that. So you can put up the good songs and just go right around. Yeah, because if you just like used your OBS or some software and then you just re-uploaded the song, yeah, that's actually not the worst idea in the world, as long as you don't get in trouble. Here's the 1-2 pitch. 82 miles an hour, ball 2. And now we got 2 dogs here today, so it's just, if anybody walks by, how dare they walk by? These dogs start making noise. Oh, Andre, not copyright, it's licensed. You know what? You're not gonna get in trouble. I don't think they don't get kids in middle school in trouble on YouTube. And there's out number 3. And Buehler got off to a great start. And we're going to the top of the second inning. Up to bat is Bellinger, Puig, and then Hernandez. People seem to like Drake. Jacob Lopez, go LA. We really need this win. We need all these wins. And it would just be just as good. It would just feel so good against the Cardinals because they gave us problems last time. I think they swept us, if I remember correctly. Well, I didn't even remember. You guys reminded me. So that, yeah, go LA. We just need these wins. And it looks like Buehler got off to a good start. Go LA. Yep, I took the lyrics from YouTube and it goes through my mic system and there it goes. Yeah, you know what? I don't think you have to worry about getting in trouble for that, Fox 87. And so you should probably, just for the views, put the name of the song in the title. And pick the most popular song of the day. And then just upload that. And then if you put the name of the song in the title, you're just going to get way more views. Because then people searching, I don't know, I think that might work. You've been gaining subs. Well, I gained subs, Mark or Andre, because Sports Fury, the massive YouTube channel that does what I do but way better, they did a stream raid, and I didn't even know they existed until it happened. But I was just doing my stream, and there was like 14 people there, no big deal, just doing my stream, Dodgers, and then all of a sudden there was 160 people writing "This is a raid." And then I ended up getting like 60 subs and 76 likes on that video. But it's weird, that video didn't get more views than my other videos, even though 160 people came at all one time. You know, I don't think YouTube knows what's going on. So that's why I've been gaining subs. It certainly is not because of my YouTube. It's been a pretty steady, ever since I've been started doing this. It's been like a very, very steady, just uptrend, but no major boosts. Like yesterday was one of my first boosts, like a bunch of very quickly. I've been doing songs for almost 3 years and never got flagged. Yeah, keep on doing it. Here's Jack Flaherty, 22 years old, 6'4", born in Burbank, California. All right, I like this guy already. And he went to Harvard Westlake High School. Harvard Westlake High School is literally, it's less than a mile away. All right, this guy, I'm down with Flaherty. And man, this guy is huge and this guy is jacked. And it's 1-0 to Bellinger right off the bat. Yeah, that's what a friend told me, is put the song in the title. I might think of it. Yeah, it's because, like right now, Fox 87, the reason I'm doing this, like this, the Dodgers, is because I know that when the Dodgers game is on, people are going to be searching for the Dodgers on Google. So I'm getting kind of free traffic through my title because I'm putting something up that people I know are going to be searching for. I know they're searching for it because I search for it. And the same is true with your channels. When you just post a video, you want to get that random traffic, and slowly but surely your videos will rank up in the Google system. So yeah, you want to get random traffic, and those song videos are just a good idea. And then just, I think you could even say something at the beginning saying like, oh, I heard this one the other day. I heard about it. I found out about it through so-and-so, or I don't know, you can even say something at the beginning. And yeah, you're not using the Google algorithm to your advantage when you're not putting the name of the song in the title. Though I think that if you start making clickbait, kind of like what I'm doing, you might get in trouble for doing it, because that's what happened to me. I got one of my accounts shut down for doing this. Strike 3. And this guy Flaherty is that was a killer. Oh my goodness, that was so dirty. Bellinger had no chance. Flaherty is the real deal, but he's got a 2.9 ERA. Dodgers win 6-2. Jacob Lopez, I believe you. That's a number that I could believe in. In the first inning, we were definitely able to get hits. So maybe even more than 6, dude. Maybe 8-2. You know, I don't want to say, you know, maybe 8-2. I think you might be underselling the Dodgers a little bit. And here's Yasiel Puig, and that's ball 1. So it's going to be 1-1 to Yasiel Puig. And for how big and strong Flaherty is, he doesn't throw that hard. And here's Yasiel Puig batting .263. So doing a little bit better these days. And he just threw some chin music at Yasiel Puig. And it's too bad this guy's from Burbank. And he went to the high school that's like a mile away. Because I would want to hate him. But you know what? The people from Harvard Westlake, they're the type of people that would throw chin music. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball, 97 miles an hour. Ball 3. And Yasiel Puig just walked. That's all we need. Hector Munoz. What's up, Hector? Thanks for stopping by. Let's go Dodgers. I hope that I can, while you're at work, let's hope that I can keep you a little bit up to date on what's going on. Huge swing and a miss. And Yasiel Puig almost threw his bat. And it's 3-2. Now let's hope I can keep you company when you're at your job, just bored. Now listen to me. Mike Reynolds, this guy's new. Let's go Cards. Thanks for stopping by. And you know what? This is mainly a Dodgers, though it is about 50-50 on the people that come. I like the Dodgers, so I'm going to be rooting for the Dodgers. But I will say so far, this guy Flaherty is my favorite player on the team. He grew up in Burbank, went to Harvard Westlake, and he looks like a badass. Like, he totally looks like a badass. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Over the middle, swung on, and fouled away. Let's go Cards. Mike Reynolds. You know what? I like Flaherty. I want to this, but I need a laptop or something. You want to this, but I need a laptop or something. I just use one computer, and then I watch the game on the computer. But it would be better if I had the TV. And then I had, you know, I could definitely go for some more computers myself. Fox87, I got another account. Don't worry if my channel gets flagged. I have another one. Oh, yeah. See, everybody's got 2 channels. It's because I hate to say it. I don't want to, you know, everyone's throwing around the word these days, but they're Nazis. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That is ripped to the gap. Please keep going. That is a home run. That is a home run. Yasiel Puig just jacked the full count pitch. And Flaherty's thinking, man, I just got owned. And just like, oh, we got to refresh this. Just like that, Dodgers are up 1-0. And it was old school Yasiel Puig kind of a swing where he just had so much confidence. And he just got a little pop in his swing. And that was a meatball right over the middle. And that was a line drive. Probably the hardest hit ball of the season right there. Is a line drive just a little bit over the fence. And the guy from Burbank just got blown up. Here's Kike Hernandez up next. He's also capable of hitting home runs. And I think that home run will give them a little bit of confidence. Because they can see, it's like when you're in Little League and you see that guy just throwing so hard and like the whole team's a little bit scared. See that huge kid on the mound and one guy starts hitting him and then everyone thinks, okay, well if he can hit him, I can hit him. But Kike Hernandez just took 2 terrible swings, and it's 0-2. 17th home run this season. Second on this road trip. Flaherty is only 22. I know that's a little bit annoying, but that makes me like him even more. And this is somebody that we got to get on the Dodgers. I mean, goodness gracious. This guy, he's almost like, I hate to say it, but he's kind of got like, he doesn't throw it like him, but a little bit, he's got the same timing as Randy Johnson. Like just a huge tall guy, but Randy Johnson kind of came more from the outside, and he kind of comes more from the inside. But the timing is very similar. But he missed with the breaking ball. That wasn't even close. And it's 1-2. I'm off now picking up my cash. And I wish that I could pick up my cash today. My boss was out of town the last 2 weeks, and I didn't get my check. So, you know what? I got enough to get by, but I'm running on empty. And I want to go see the Predator movie. And then, so you need at least, if you're going to go see the Predator movie, you got to get food, got to get some popcorn, it ends up being like $50 every time I go see a movie. So I got enough for that. I mean, I got enough, but I'm running on empty. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Check swing. And he's safe. Didn't go. And this guy, Flaherty, he's a kind of a badass, but maybe has a little bit of control problems. Not too many pitches so far that I've seen, but small sample size, but I think he might have some control problems. Because his breaking balls, like if he goes fastball to the breaking ball, it's like they're too complete. There's no... Here's a 3-2 pitch. Why did you swing at that? Why did you swing at that? Kike Hernandez just got owned by a breaking ball that wasn't even close to the strike zone. It looked like it was going for his head. It looked like he was going for his head, and then it just curved right into the strike zone, but Kike wasn't scared. He wasn't scared, even though it was going towards his head for a second. He knew what was going to happen. Swung and missed. And here's Buehler. And man, he just looks like a wuss. His arms are skinny. His legs are skinny. I'm not even going to be doing the play-by-play. Come on, Puig. Well, Puig came through. That's exactly what we needed. Home run Puig is my son Destro's favorite player. That is a pretty sweet name. I have not seen the name Destros before. Huh. Let me take a look. That is the first time I've seen that name. And usually like names you've seen before, that is pretty sweet. And you can just call him Dez. You can call him all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet name. 9 out of 10 on names. It's interesting. It's different. You can call him Dez. 1-2. Here's the pitch. And it's 2-2. Flaherty gets a lot of Ks. I can see that he gets a lot of Ks, but he also looks to be a young Bronco up on the mound. You know, you gotta break him in. You gotta break him in. This guy is a ball of talent, but he is a little bit all over the place. Flaherty gets a lot of Ks. Oh man, I wanted to hear you say it's gone. Oh dude, I gotta work on my play-by-play on baseball. Because on basketball, like, you're trying to say everything as fast as possible, because as soon as you say something, something else happens. And I started doing this. I learned how to do this with basketball. So I'm just in the habit of, like, right as soon as I know it's a home run, just saying home run. Like, you guys don't know. I can milk it a little bit. Yeah, I gotta milk it a little bit, Fox 87. But gives up the long balls. Well, it's because he throws gas over the plate. Like, it's like I can totally, he throws gas over the plate. And some of these fastballs are not moving that much. So I can totally see how he gives up home runs. But Yasiel Puig is the type of guy that can take anybody deep. But Buehler, you don't have to worry about him. Strike 3. And we're going to the bottom of the second inning. And here's the replay from Yasiel Puig, and that thing was just out. Like, Flaherty did like most of the work by just putting so much velocity on that thing and just putting it right over the middle. I swear, one of us just went like that. Would have had a pretty good chance of hitting that one. Hector, I have a Brew RN. You know what? I didn't get any beer. And it was because I didn't take the dog for a walk. And if I take the dog for a walk, I'll get some beer. But I took him for a walk earlier. He's fine. Hector, I got a chelada with weed infused with it from work with my Modelo. Man, I love Modelo so much. But that seems like a lot. I mean, it's Friday. You can do whatever you want. You're an adult, grown man. You can do whatever you want. But that sounds like a pretty sweet Friday. And it's probably a little bit too long of a game for me to be drinking. Like by the ending, I'll just be super wasted. But that, you know, Hector, that sounds like a good time. Yeah, Destro from GI. Wait, from GI Joe? You named your kid after a character in GI Joe? That is... Alright, now I gotta look him up. Now it goes to a 12 out of 10 in terms of coolness. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. No wonder I have it. It's not even a real name. It's a fictional character. Man, that is sweet. Oh, he looks like a badass. James, we're on commercial break, people. James McCullen Destro, the 24th, usually referred to simply as Destro, is a fictional character from the G.I. Joe Real American Hero toy line, comic books, and cartoon series. He is the leader of the Iron Grenadiers and founder of Mars Industries, a weapons manufacturer and a supplier for Cobra. Destro is portrayed by Christopher Eccleston in the 2009 live-action G.I. Joe Rise of the Cobra. And yeah, he definitely looks like a badass. And if he's an arms supplier, tell him to get good grades, because you probably need good grades to make weapons. But yeah, 12 out of 10 in terms of coolness. Let's take a look at some more photos of him. He's got a white face. He looks like he's got Cyborg Destro. Cyborg Destro is way better than white face Destro. Oh man, he's a badass. Is he kind of like the Doctor Doom of the G.I. Joe universe? Yeah, and it's also amazing that they haven't been able to get the G.I. Joe franchise going. It seems like that would be easy. Just put a bunch of buff army guys in there and have them shooting guns. Anyway, sweet name. And here's Buehler. Way inside. 81 miles an hour. And it's so blurry I can't even see. Oh, this is Ozuna. But I cannot see his numbers. And it's 1-1. That was just a little bit inside from Buehler. And if I had to take my pick on who we would have on our team, Buehler or the other guy, Flaherty, I think I would take Flaherty because he's bigger and stronger. But Buehler seems to be in the zone right now, and that's a ground ball out. So there's one out already. Oh man, Andre just went live. And now, yeah, watching the replay, and that was a ground ball to third base. And Turner, I think it's Turner, made the play. Great play from whoever that is. Gotta be Turner. Yeah, Destro from G.I. Joe, the bad guy Destro. Yeah, you know what? I never watched the show or got any of the toys. And I don't know why. I never quite got into G.I. Joe, but I've seen the cartoons now that I'm an adult. So it doesn't quite resonate me with other superhero characters because I saw him as an adult. But I didn't even know who Destro was. That's what's crazy. I didn't even know who he was. And no wonder no one has his name. That is pretty sweet. And when he gets older, because nobody has his name, anybody type in Destro into Google, his name's gonna pop up. And that's one of the pluses of having a name that's very rare. Yeah, Destro from my son's name is Destro Munoz. That's just a badass name. Thanks, my son Destro has all A's and reads fast, and he's a lefty. Well, what grade is he in? For some reason I just assumed he was younger. When I was in elementary school, we didn't get grades. Oh, there's 2 outs. Yeah, reading just I will say that now that I'm an adult, I now realize that the people that got good grades had a tendency to do good in life. It's just a fact. And I was always a bit of an underachiever in terms of the grades, but I was able to get into a pretty good college because I'm good at taking tests. Like, I got a really good grade on the SAT. But in college, I didn't do shit. I just played online poker. And we got 2 outs already. And if it keeps going like this, this is going to be a very fast game. Up to bat is something Wong. He reads fast, and he's a lefty. Well, lefties don't. Lefties have a hard time in baseball. If you throw lefty, oh no, wait. Like, are there any lefties that play the infield? I don't know. I think being a lefty is only good if you're a pitcher and a batter. I don't know. I think in terms of baseball, that might be a bad thing. But I'm not totally sure about that. Don't. You know what? If he's gonna get a college scholarship, that would be great. But yeah, just keep him reading the books. The people that read books always did pretty good in life. And you don't want to be getting much parenting advice from me, because you know you can't force a kid to do homework if they don't want to do it. Like they gotta naturally be curious. Hector, I'm a lefty. Fox 87. No idea that you're a lefty. And I was a pitcher back in Little League. And I always did pretty good against the lefties because I was so used to throwing it a little bit outside, just as a pitcher. So right as soon as the lefty would come up, I would just throw it normal, and I would just get inside fastballs all the time, and they're like, what the hell? Mitch the God, what's up, dude? Thanks for coming. And Trubisky, we'll see what he does this week. He did look pretty good. I was very impressed. I watched the whole entire game, and he was pretty impressive. Wait, that was on Sunday night. Oh yeah, that was on Sunday night. He looked pretty good, but it was just a bad loss. You know, it's a loss that's gonna happen. But Trubisky is better than I thought he was gonna be. Yeah, my son Destro is a second grader. He has tons of autographs from Dodgers and Lakers, Raider, and LA Kings players. That's pretty good. Yeah, second grade, that's a young one. That's young. But you kind of know if the kid is naturally curious. Like, any kid that's naturally curious is going to do pretty good in life. So, you know, keep him reading the books. And maybe you can get a baseball scholarship, batting lefty. Oh, you play, how are you on a team right now? Fox 87? What up, Mitch? Yeah, they always play first base to turn. All right, here we go. They always play first base to turn plays fast because the glove is in their right hand. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so he's got to be a first baseman. So, you know, get him running the bases fast, and you know what? Get him hitting the ball well, and a college scholarship. Oh, you're still mad? I'm not like a major Bears fan that my girlfriend is, so we watch the games. And much like the Raiders, we saw what they can do. And even though the Bears lost that game, we saw the gas that they have in the tank. You know, we saw the meat that they can bring to the games. And they almost beat the Packers. And I cannot believe you guys got Khalil Mack. That is just so crazy to me. How are we still on commercial break? Is this frozen? Oh, right as soon as I refresh it. Right as soon as I refresh it, it comes back. Here we go. But it was just a good game. And I was also impressed by you guys' receivers. Those receivers were, I don't know how good they are, but it seemed like they were pretty darn good. And I don't know maybe it's Trubisky, maybe it's the receivers. Either way, there was something going on between the receivers and the quarterback. There was some good chemistry. And here's Jock Peterson. Way outside, 76 miles an hour. And he continues to miss his breaking balls. And Jock Peterson is 0 for 1 on the night, batting .244. It's amazing. Nobody on the Dodgers really batting that well but Manny Machado. And he did it on another team. Mitch, I picked you to throw 2D passes and lead the Bears to a 24-14 win. Who are the Bears playing? Who are the Bears playing? I'm in a pick'em league, and I forgot who they're playing. Killer Man Super Dude, what's up, man? Best screen name on the internet, Killer Man Super Dude. How did you come up with that name? That's what I gotta know. How did you come up with Killer Man Super Dude? I've never seen that before, and it's just so easy to say. It rolls right off your tongue. And honestly, I want to change my channel name to Killer Man Super Dude. You know, nobody would know. You know, I got more followers. Keep on doing this. Next thing you know, I'll be the Killer Man Super Dude. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm just saying that if I was gonna take a name, yours is it. Mike Reynolds, who's the Bears tight end? He should be good. I'm not sure, but all those receivers look pretty good. And Jock Peterson just popped up. Here's Justin Turner batting third. Really starting to come out of his shell in terms of hitting, batting 310, 13 home runs, 47 RBIs. That was awesome because he was out for a pretty good portion of the season, and then right when he got back, he wasn't very good. So Turner must be killing it right now. And Flaherty, of course, misses the curveball in the dirt, not even close. And Turner would never swing at that garbage. No way. Who's the Bears tight? Oh, Killer Man Super Dude, because I was thinking in my mind, oh, dude, Killer Man Super Dude, that should be a superhero name. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. And finally, this pitcher, Flaherty, gets a breaking ball over the plate, and it was good. At the bottom left-hand corner. And it's 1-1. It's just so cool the way Turner leans back. 89 miles an hour. Strike 2. That was also right over the plate. Mike Reynolds, Turner's beard is mighty. You know what? He does have a mighty beard. And it is awesome. I think Turner might be Jesus. But I got it. There's a better beard in Major League Baseball. And there's even a better beard in the NL West. And that is Blackmon from Colorado. That is the mightiest beard of all the mighty beards. And I love making fun of these guys for having beards because they're always so ungroomed. Turner, you know what? He can do whatever he wants. He's Jesus. But Blackmon, that is a beard. But his beard is not red. So I think that if Turner wanted to maybe get in Game of Thrones after his career is over, he'd have a better chance. And Turner just ripped one to the gap. And now he's on first base. Yeah, based on beards, I think Turner would be better for Game of Thrones. He could totally be Tormund's cousin. His acting skills might not be up to par for Game of Thrones. Put him in the background for a couple seasons. And here's Manny Machado with a runner at first. Batting 301, 34 home runs, 93 RBIs. And this was supposed to be our ticket to the World Series. And he is pretty good. I'm not talking smack. We'll see what happens. Here's the pitch. And that's a ground ball to shortstop. And he just hit into a double play. And we're going to the bottom of the third inning. Up to bat is Bader, Molina, and Flaherty. So we got the end of the lineup. So Bader is batting 270 somehow on commercial break. Because you're thinking it in your mind, Blackmon's nickname is Chuck Nasty. Jesus. I like him even more now. Like, he's the only person I like on the Rockies. And Chuck Nasty is just, that's a manly nickname. And that's not the type of nickname that you can give yourself. Like, you can give yourself Swaggy P. You know, but you're not going to give yourself Chuck Nasty. And let's just see how he got that nickname. How Blackmon got nickname. Hey, babe. She's home earlier than I thought. Rockies players weekend nicknames explained. Oh, here we go. Blackmon's Charlie Blackmon, Chuck Nasty. Blackmon's Twitter handle was an afterthought. Now it's an image. I spent way too little time thinking about it. I spent maybe 5 seconds thinking about it. I was like, just call me Chuck Nasty with a Z. Oh my goodness, he did come up with it himself, and that's yeah. Had I known it would have followed me around like this, I probably would have put more thought into it. I wrote my mom and my dad on there, super supportive, and throughout still are. They are my biggest fans without them. Okay, so he got the nickname by picking his. Oh my goodness, I just accidentally closed out of the game by picking his Twitter handle. So, you know, that's as good as any. Here we go, back to the game. Thank goodness it was a commercial. Turner from Long Beach. I worked security for his college games at Cal State Fullerton. When he was there, he was their really good baseball school a few years back. Oh man, now, so you've known about Turner longer than me, that's for sure. Any chance that he's Jesus? You would know more than me. Was he walking on water? Was he making beer out of water? What was he doing? Oh, wine out of water. Wine out of water. That's what that one was. Here we go. Back to, I gotta hit the little X so the pop-up leaves. And we're back. And it's 0-1 to this guy. Blackman rocks a mullet like Joe Dirt, LOL. I haven't even seen him with his hat off, but that doesn't surprise me. Here we go. Now I got some better quality video from my shady website. And it is Bader, who's batting .270, and it's 2-1. 10 home runs, 32 RBIs. And both the dogs have taken walks and been pooped. But I did Ludwig's when I stopped by Mom's. So that was maybe at like 4 o'clock. Watch out for Bader's speed. He's lightning fast. Oh man, so they got somebody fast batting 7th in the lineup? Wonder why they don't put this guy first. Man, Mike Reynolds, you seem to know about the Cardinals. You're gonna have to be my Cardinals guy this game. And 97 miles an hour from Buehler. Huge swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. And Buehler seems to be pitching really good right now. Could he be the Dodgers' best pitcher right now? I think that he possibly could be. This is some dirtiness. This is nasty with the Z. Strike 3. And Bader goes down swinging. That was a nasty breaking ball. It just hit the corner, outside corner, and it just broke too far outside. There's no way he could have hit that. And that was a perfect pitch from Buehler. And these Cardinals are going to have a very hard time. Mike Reynolds, I know you're pulling for the Cardinals, but I got a feeling that they're going to have a hard time against Buehler because he is throwing up some dirtiness. And Benji Molina just popped up on the first pitch. And the center fielder gets underneath it. That is Bellinger playing center field, and that is 1 out. Oh no, that's 2 outs. That's 2 outs. I don't know how the other guy went out. But Buehler, he's starting to be my new favorite player on the Dodgers. Though he looks like a wuss. Skinny arms, skinny legs. But he's pretty good. And yeah, we'll watch out for Bader's speed next time. Is he not good enough to be a leadoff batter? Because that guy Carpenter, he didn't seem to have the best numbers for a leadoff batter either. He was batting like 270, I think about the same. And he looks slow. Here's the pitcher. Yadier Molina, not Benji. Oh, did I say Benji Molina? That one was just, that was a Freudian slip. Because I just remember Benji Molina forever. Is it his little brother? And it's 1-0. Fastball right on the bottom corner called for strike 1. And Buehler is nasty. I've never seen him pitch like this. Strike 2, outside corner. And I'm not going to call him unhittable because I know that that this is definitely hittable. He's Buehler, but this has got to be close to unhittable. He hasn't missed a spot yet. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. 3 outs. And we are going to the top of the 4th inning, and Buehler hasn't given up a hit yet. And they got the top of the order, Carpenter, Munoz, and then the other guy. Carpenter has a good on-base percentage. So he walks, and he's a lefty, so he probably gets down to first pretty fast. So who's you guys' best hitter? Because from what I've seen so far, nobody seems to be like really batting outstanding. You got a whole bunch of guys that are batting a little bit better than average, and not one person that's having like an all-star kind of a hitting season. Who's the best batter? Yadier Benji and Jose Molina, all brothers, all Major League Baseball catchers. Oh, that is awesome. Oh yeah, Jose. Wait. Yadier, Benji, and they're all brothers, and they're okay. I knew that there was a good chance that there were two brothers in the league, but all 3. Man, those must be some good baseball genetics. That is awesome. And who's the best one out of all 3 of them? Wait, what Benji was I talking about? Or what Molina was I talking about? I was talking about. Oh, I said Yadi. Yeah, that's the only one I knew about. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. Jose Martinez or Carpenter is our best batter. Carpenter leads the NL in home runs. What? The leadoff batter, third baseman, leads the NL in home runs? That is awesome. And Jose Martinez, I didn't notice what he did, but he didn't get a hit. But these guys, this is going to be a hard game for you guys. Hey, babe, how's work? Long? You even said yesterday, baby, you can get home early on Friday, but I guess not. Was I bugging you? I was bugging you? I had to call her a few times. And we're back. Seems like every time we come back from commercial break, it gets blurry. Looking like pretty good sellout in St. Louis. Like, I don't see very many empty seats. Yeah, and it's Friday night, and I think the winner of this game is first place in wild card. And they're 2 hours ahead, so not everybody's getting off work. Yeah, you guys got a pretty full stadium in St. Louis. And here we go. Let's go, Dodgers. Up to bat right now is Max Muncy. He's a poor man's Turner. And he's stepping in. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Batting .256, 32 home runs, 64 RBIs. And I just like how level-headed he is. He's so even keel. And he can hit home runs. But I wish he would just stop drinking so much beer. Here's the pitch. Outside, strike 1. Oh man, among rookies. Wait, this guy is a rookie and he's got a 2.92 ERA. We got to get Flaherty. Oh, and Buehler is a rookie. All right, so this is like the battle of the 2 best rookie pitchers in the league just about. Though, I would rather take Flaherty. He's bigger, he's stronger. He's a little bit better looking. No homo. But he's better looking. I can admit that. Swung on and fouled away, and it's 1-2. Though Flaherty, he does seem to have some control problems, and he does look like a rookie. He's pitching like a rookie. Like, he doesn't even know what he's doing. He's just throwing the ball over the plate. And now it's blurry again. Here's the pitch. And it's 2-2. Carpenter's playing third, DeJong's playing shortstop, Wong is playing second, and Adams is playing first. Yadier Molina is the best of the three. Future Hall of Famer, excellent catcher, but isn't a young man anymore. He slowed down as he aged. Well, don't all catchers? I mean, when everybody was taking steroids, the catchers were able to like play until they're 40 and just get jacked. But if he's post steroids kind of a player, I can imagine how playing a catcher, those guys don't last long. Like being a running back in the NFL. You know, in the NFL, if you're a running back, you got like a 4-year shelf life. But yeah, future Hall of Famer. I've heard his name a bunch of times. And I do think that he was post steroids. Now that I think about it. Here's the pitch. And that is popped up. And 2 outs very quickly here in the top of the 4th inning. Somebody on the team has an awesome afro and mustache. Who's the guy? Mike, who's the guy with the afro, with like the kind of the reddish afro with the 70s porn star mustache? Who's that guy? I like that guy. Here's the pitch. 96 miles an hour inside. And I would like to see this guy Flaherty throw it a little bit harder. Seems to be maxing out at 97. And if he could just throw like 101, that would be so awesome. 95 miles an hour, strike 1. And that was high inside fastball. And Bellinger cannot lay off. He cannot lay off inside pitches. It's insane. He has never not swung at an inside pitch. It's 1-1. Another inside pitch he swung at, and it's fouled away. Kind of pulled his head away from the ball. And it's 1-2. And for being 22 years old, he definitely looks like a young horse that's got to be broken in. He's just throwing the ball as hard as he can every single time. There's no thinking going involved in like where he's placing it. Like Buehler, he's more like a surgeon. And Flaherty, he's young, but he's all over the place. I do like he went to Harvard Westlake High School and from Burbank though. That's like literally miles away. Like we could get there's even bumper to bumper traffic. There's like rush hour traffic on a Friday, and we could still get to Burbank or Westlake High School. Both places are equidistant. So he probably drove by my place on the way to school. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That is popped up to center field. And if you can hear the 2 dogs in the background, they're playing with each other. But at least they're not, and we're on a commercial break. Miles McCollus rocks the porn stash, but I don't know if he has the red afro. Well, it's not totally red. It's like half red, half brown. But it is definitely 70s kind of curly-haired afro. I like that guy. Mike, we'll find out about him. I guess if we are going to be watching the Cardinals, we might as well learn about the enemy. Miles McCollus. No, he was playing in the game today. He's not like an old timer. Yeah, that had to be him. The Lizard King, man. These guys got some nicknames. He previously he's still playing. He's still playing. He kind of looked like, it's so funny. Like I see pictures of him and I just assume that he played in the 70s. I mean, somebody's got to tell him it's 2018. And he doesn't get paid that much at all. His salary is $500,000 in 2014. Oh, let's hope he got a better deal. Another big guy, 6'5". And yeah, someone's got to tell him it's 2018. And also, he does have a Wikipedia picture. Yeah, that's got to be him. Oh man, he played in the Japanese leagues. That's pretty funny. 1988. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. Mike Reynolds, thanks for being a good sport. I'm a Dodgers fan. Oh, he was playing in Japan last year? Oh man, so he's a grinder. You know, he's really putting in his time to prove himself. No barking. Hey, hey. All right, I got the sprayer and when the dogs start barking. So if they start yapping, or just the one starts yapping, he's a miniature schnauzer, and the other dog is way bigger. So they start playing, and then when the big dog starts winning, the little one starts yapping. Here's Matt Carpenter, 35 home runs. How is 35 home runs leading the league? That seems pretty weak. And I'm pretty sure that somebody else on our team had that many. Anyways, 2-0 right now. Buehler still from the stretch. He's been from the stretch the whole entire time. And it's 2-1. And they're playing the shift over. So if he just hit this thing right to third base right now, nobody would be even close to be able to get it. And Carpenter's got kind of he's got kind of an Abraham Lincoln beard going. I don't know if I like it. It's kind of a bit funky looking. And he's going to ground out right off the bat. And Buehler is just in the zone right now. No hits, and everybody that's up, it's been no problem. And honestly, I don't know what was wrong with that pitch. I don't know why he missed it that bad. But yeah, also a good play from Yasmani Grandal to run out and grab it. And he could have waited to let it go foul, but he didn't let it go foul. He grabbed it, and I'm like, oh no, he grabbed it, but he had plenty of time. He knew. Here's a pitch from Buehler. Strike one. Here's Munoz. Oh, just like our guy Munoz. But yeah, I bet you this guy's name doesn't come from G.I. Joe. And it's 0-2 right off the bat. It's 0-2. Just don't give him a meatball. Strike three. That was the best pitch that was the best pitch so far from Buehler. It was this crazy high breaking ball that these breaking balls don't end up over the plate, and these people are swinging, and the ball's just not even there. And we got 2 outs just like that. And honestly, I think Buehler is the best pitcher on the team right now. Nobody else is throwing as dirty as that. Maybe this guy should be starting in the World Series. Instead of what's his face? Strike one. That was just 97 miles an hour. He challenged Matt Adams. Batting .245, 21 home runs, 55 RBIs. This guy is not... Yeah, like I said before, you guys have a bunch of people on the team that are just batting okay, better than average. But no superstars. And why didn't you guys get Manny Machado? You guys could use a Manny Machado. 0-2. Buehler still from the stretch, not a meatball. Whew, 99 miles an hour, bottom corner, just outside the strike zone, and the umpire does not call it. That was a perfect pitch, but just a little bit out of the strike zone. And definitely not a meatball. Yeah, if Buehler can throw harder than Flaherty, that's just kind of funny. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled away. And that's basically the closest I've seen anybody get to it in a little while, which is like a foul. Yasiel Puig out in right field, just looking bored. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled away again. That was 82 miles an hour, way inside. And it would have been called a ball. For some reason, this guy's swinging. It's 1-2. Oh my goodness, that is Jack. Oh, popped up. Thank goodness. That is popped up. And Dozier, oh no, Kike Hernandez batting, playing second base, made the catch. So I think he's had like 1-2-3, 1-2-3, 1. He's having, I think he's got a no-hitter going. Buehler has got a no-hitter going, people. Fingers crossed. He's gonna be, this might be a no-hitter, people. I don't want to jinx him, but he does have a no-hitter going. No walks. He's got a perfect game going. Trust me, I want Machado, but the Cards don't pay giant contracts. I wish they would. Oh, dude, that's funny because I kind of stopped watching baseball for a little bit. Like, just actually, I went to college, loved baseball, watched it all the time. And back when I was a kid, the Cardinals were good. And I just kind of assumed that they were good all the time. As long as I can remember, the Cardinals have been good. And they're 81-66. Come on, dude. How are you complaining? You guys got to pay somebody. Somebody's getting paid. But now that I think about it, I can't think of who was the last Hall of Famer you had on your team? Was it Mark McGwire? Oh no, it's the guy on the Angels. You guys got rid of the guy on the Angels? Pujols? He's got to be a Hall of Famer. Yeah, well, you guys got the best of him. So they must have paid him some money. But yeah, I guess everybody wanted Manny Machado. And I think the Dodgers were thinking, if we have a good chance, I mean, we made it to the World Series last year. Let's just go all in this year. So our starting pitching, our pitching in general, isn't quite... Yeah, Pujols. You guys got the best of him. You remember back in the day, I don't know if he was like on steroids. But I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. But of all the guys that looked like that they could be on steroids, or he was so jacked. And he would just stand there and just hit him to center field like a robot. He was like the most automatic. He did what Yasiel Puig did to you guys. He took 200. Oh, so you guys, yeah, well, that seems like a long time to have an aging baseball player on your team for the Angels. Yeah, I can totally see how you guys got rid of him. That's a lot of money. And in baseball, I think that money is guaranteed, not like the NFL. Let's hope we can get this guy Flaherty on the Dodgers. Strike one to Yasiel Puig. Let's go, Puig. He's my favorite player on the team. 1 for 1. 265, 17 home runs, 50 RBIs. Swung on, and that's fouled away, so it's going to be 0-2 right off the bat. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. And Yasiel Puig went out and grabbed that one himself. Don't know why. I wouldn't go get it. Let the catcher do that. That's his job. But you know, he's a nice guy. 1-2. You wouldn't believe where some of these breaking balls end up. And somehow Puig swung at that. That thing curved into the dirt way before the plate. And that was not a swing. That was not a swing. Yasiel Puig just got screwed. And Flaherty got away with one there. Like, that was a breaking ball that just hit the dirt. If I were these batters for the Dodgers, I just wouldn't be swinging. He does have some control problems. Though he is a cool player. He comes from Burbank. I do like him. He does have control problems. Here's the first one to Kike Hernandez. Strike one. 82 miles an hour over the plate. And Kike was not swinging, so he took my advice. And he's got 20 home runs, 47 RBIs. Not the best batting average. I don't know what happened to the Dodgers this year. Last year, the Dodgers used to just get on base. Everybody would just get on base. That was their job. Chris Taylor, get on base. Everybody would get on base. Even Puig. This year, everybody's just swinging for home runs. Even our little guys, Taylor and Hernandez. And I think it's showing up. Oh, that's a base hit. That's what we need to see. Kike Hernandez is on first base with 1 out. And yeah, that's just what we need to see. Just get a base hit. Get on base. And it's also good because Kike Hernandez is very fast and good at base running. So that's why it's just more an advantage to, like, don't swing for home runs all the time. Just get on base because you're good on base. Same with Yasiel Puig. You forget how valuable he is base running and just what he does. That when he doesn't get on base, not only do you lose that production of batting, you also lose his base running. It's like it's two birds. It's a double. It's a net negative sometimes. Like you're losing two things. And here's Buehler, shows bunt, misses it, and that is strike one. Buehler, rookie, looks like a rookie trying to bunt. Like if you see Kershaw, if you see some of the older pitchers, they say if they want to bunt, they bunt. Walker Buehler looked a little bit spazzy up there. And we got everybody's playing up. We got Carpenter playing up. Everybody's playing a little bit up. Like when you're kickball and you're not the best player and like, you know you're not good when everyone goes, everybody come up. When the pitcher says that to the whole team. Like, oh, come on, dude. So disrespectful. And Kike is taking some pretty big leads. And Buehler shows bunt again. And he pulled the bat back for a strike. And yeah, he definitely has a better chance of bunting it than he does swinging and hitting it. So I do like this bunt. Adams has a pretty sweet arm tattoo on his right arm. And yeah, Carpenter just has a little bit of a weird beard. Weird beard. It's like too boxy or something. Just let that thing go free. That's your main. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike three. And Buehler not helping his cause out at the plate. But that's okay. He's got a perfect game going. And that'd be sweet if you watch a perfect game here, people. I don't think I've ever seen a perfect game from beginning to end. But maybe getting ahead of myself a little bit. Here's Jock Peterson with 2 outs. And Flaherty, even though it doesn't seem like he's pitching that great, is getting the job done with only 1 run. So this is going to be his 80th pitch. It's certainly taken him a lot of pitches. And he throws back to first. And I mean, why wouldn't you have Kike Hernandez steal right now? Jock Peterson 0 for 2 on the night. Fly out and a foul out. Batting .244, 21 home runs, 50 RBIs. Oh, Carpenter has a beard fro? Alright, well, I give him a bit more respect for that. I give him a bit more respect for that. But it looks like his beard is too dark or something. It looks like he dyes his beard. Here's Jock Peterson, my favorite Canadian. And that is ripped foul. And everybody has seemed to have Flaherty's timing down on the fastballs. Oh man, Sean Rosas, Dilly from Sports Fury Nation. Dude, I'll take anybody from Sports Fury. I don't think they're going live today. Is there anything for them to do? Though I did watch yesterday with Sean. And that one was, even with him by himself, it's still really good. It's still really good. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Yeah, hopefully the Dodgers get it done. We're up 1-0. We need some more insurance runs here. Hector Munoz thought it was going to be a 6-2 game. And that I'll take that. I'll take 6 runs right now, that's for sure. But this guy Flaherty's got to be getting tired. And once they bring in that bullpen, we'll start blowing him up. Sean Roses, thanks for coming. Thanks for hooking it up. And Flaherty, once again, misses the breaking ball before the plate. Like, he needs a little bit of work. This is a great first season, but he is rough around the edges. And what the Dodgers did with Buehler was they sent him down to the minor leagues, I think just to get his confidence up. I don't know. They sent him down to the minor leagues, and we got him back maybe like a month ago, and he's been good ever since. Maybe this guy needs some minor league action to get some confidence. But for some reason, they're swinging at terrible pitches, and it's now 1-2. And great base hit from Kike, but kind of stranded right there. One and two. Molina, you know, he does seem like a pretty solid catcher, Mike. And that gets away from the catcher, and Kike Hernandez is going to go to second. And Flaherty finally pays a price for throwing breaking balls before the plate. And right when I say Molina's looking like he's doing pretty good, lets one get by him. But I don't think that was totally his fault. I mean, you can't be perfect if somebody is this wild. Like, at some point, something's going to get by. And now we just need Peterson to get a really long base hit, because Kike Hernandez will be around in no time. This is a very good opportunity to score right now. He's taking a huge lead. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball to second. And 3 outs. So Flaherty ends up not paying a price for the wild pitch. And we are going to the top of the 5th inning. Thanks for coming, everybody. Haven't done a full game in forever. But, you know, why not? Yeah, this is an important game, and most people usually come towards the ending. Like, if it's a close game at the ending, if it's like 1-0 in the 8th, that's when I think that's when a lot of people just watch baseball. And they hear that it's a close game, and then they put it on. I'll be right back. Still on commercial break. What do you guys want to talk about? You guys excited for the Predator movie? Let's see if I can yeah, the internet is always too slow for me to search the internet while I'm doing this. Let me just, for a second it said the stream went away. I think that was because I don't know why. Now I gotta click this. For a second I thought that I hit the wrong button. Let's see, window capture. Let's see if this works. Bam. There we go, people. Let's watch this trailer.
Let me guess. He's done something crazy.
Oh, we got the crazy.
Again, I'm gonna break your neck.
We got the boring crazy guy right off the bat.
Welcome to the Looney Bus. McKenna, Nebraska Williams. That's Coyle. That's Lynch. With Murders. Why are you here? I don't think you believe me.
You know, this crew is not as cool as the original crew, but take a look at that. That's a pretty sweet looking spacecraft that the Predator's in these days. That looks pretty sweet. Though there's no mystery left. But now we know what the spacecraft looks like. There's no mystery. They didn't save the spaceship for the movie. They're just showing us right off the bat. But that I will give them credit for a cool airplane.
Come on, baby. I had a run-in with a space engine.
Anyway, I'll turn that off. It's making my internet go slow. Buehler's back. My bad, dude. Danny G, one run is not enough. We need to do Danny. You're so right. And Buehler finally not pitching a perfect game anymore. It's because I was watching Predator. Uh-oh, is that still up? Is that still up? I gotta learn how to get rid of that. Uh-oh. Oh. Bam. Game's still here, don't worry. Danny G, one is definitely not enough. And now, I got a little off the rails there. St. Louis has a runner at first. And Buehler finally gave up his perfect game. And it's 0-1 of this guy. The game's still on. Watching the Predator trailer, and it just isn't a good idea because it makes your internet go slow. And it's 1-1. Buehler's second pitch wasn't even close. And that might be the most that I've seen him. Oh, I gotta turn on the light. That might be the most that he's missed by in a little while. And there's a chopper. Oh my goodness. Chopper up the middle. Not very hard. Dodgers ground it like in front of the second base. And Hernandez throws it over and he's too late. And St. Louis has two people on here in the bottom of the fifth inning. And it was because we started watching Predator trailers. And yeah, just kind of a weird chopper. Maybe Manny Machado could have gotten there faster, but Kike, you know, he's just so aggressive. And grabbed it, threw it over, and oh, is that Bader? Dude, Bader's fast. I don't know if Mike Reynolds is still here, but he said before Bader's fast, and he just beat he just beat a chopper like up the middle. It should have been a easy play. And had we known that he was so fast, had they known he was so fast, they probably just would have thrown him out at second. Here's Molina. And they hit it to Turner, and Turner throws him out. And Molina was not very fast. So just like that, 3 outs. Dodgers get out of that jam. And we are going to the bottom of the 5th inning. And this has been a very fast game in terms of baseball. Back to commercial break. Not gonna go back to Predator. That was not a good look. But Danny G, if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. And if you can't get to a TV, I'll give you the play-by-play. Andre, are you still streaming right now? Where's the beer? Dude, I didn't grab any, which was definitely a bad idea. But usually I get the beer when I take the dog for a walk, but I got back and I had taken him for a walk earlier. So I'm like, you know what? He doesn't need a walk. And now I don't got beer. I have sparkling water because now everybody's drinking sparkling water these days. And nobody drank it like 5 years ago. Now everybody's buying sparkling water. Raiders for life. What's up, man? 12-year-old YouTuber making Raiders videos. And what are you thinking about the Raiders versus the Broncos? It's gonna be close, if anything. If the Raiders win, it's gonna be a close game till the ending. And I'm a little bit down. I'm a tiny bit down because I think that when rubber hits the road at the end of a close game in the fourth quarter, the Raiders are still a little bit untested. So if it does come down to the ending, I think Broncos at home, they got to be favorites. Anyway, I've been thinking about the Raiders, and I'm a little bit down on them this week. Like, what are the chances that you start off against the Packers and then the Broncos right off the bat? It's just a bad start. No time to get warmed up. And we're back from commercial break with an advertisement from Nissan. Innovation that excites. And Nissan is incapable of making innovation that is whatever excites. And Nissan is not exciting anymore. All the excitement is with the electric cars. Certainly not with Nissan. That's just a bad slogan. Flaherty's still in the game. And he's got to be getting a little bit tired, though he's only 22. He could probably just go forever. And Raiders, I don't know if you know about this guy Flaherty on St. Louis. He's 22 years old and he's a badass. Though a little bit wild. And up to bat right now, third baseman Jesus, who's 1 for 1 on the night, batting .313, 13 home runs, 47 RBIs. And it's just great to have Jesus on your team. It's just, I'm pretty sure that could be Jesus. And what's crazy, like, let's say you did live back in the day when Jesus was alive. You would hate to be alive and see Jesus and not realize and not call him Jesus. So I just don't want to risk it. It's 1-0. Strike 2. And it's 1-2. Oh no, it's 1-1. That was strike 1. Here's the pitch. Ooh, strike 2. And I can still feel that wind. He's not turning, I don't know if he has any. That was a lot of wind. Huge swing and a miss from Jesus. That one was supernatural. 1-2. He's going to give him a fastball. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside. And it's 2-2. And this guy Flaherty, he's a little bit, he kind of telegraphs his pitches a little bit. There's not like there's not extra thought going into each pitch. He's just throwing exactly what you think he's going to throw. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3. Outside corner. And that was outside. It was on the line. That was a perfect pitch. But how does the umpire know for sure? That one was so close that, what a jackass. Manny Machado bobblehead. Man, they get those out pretty quickly. He just joined the team. What, do they have like a factory where they just make the mold and just start pumping them out? Saturday, September 22nd. Gotta be the fastest turnaround on bobbleheads in the history of bobbleheads. And we only got them for 1 year. Yeah, I guess if you only have them for 1 year, you make them now. Anyways, 0 for 2 tonight. 301, 34 home runs. And I can't believe that Reynolds said before that Carpenter has the most home runs in the NL with 35. Of all the things, everything he said was true, but that one I just don't believe. How can 35 home runs be the most home runs? And Machado's got 34. Maybe just not, I don't know. I mean, Pujols would get more than that, like, by the All-Star break. Carpenter, give me a break. 0-1. Oh, I can turn off the air conditioning now. Fouled away. Alright, well that should be a little bit better for you guys. And there's not going to be so much noise in the background, but I got the 101 freeway right behind me. So there's only so much I can do. It's 0-2. Like literally, I could hit a sandwich to the freeway. And And you won't notice it, like you kind of get used to it when you live around it, but when you're on YouTube, and you can definitely tell. So that's why the microphone either has to be silent or me talking. Ideally, you wouldn't want to have to do that. It's just silent when you're not talking. I'm gonna have to move. If I'm gonna take the YouTube seriously, gonna have to move. It's 1 and 2. And this is gonna be the 93rd pitch from the rookie. So I don't even know another wild pitch. Luckily, nobody's on base. And for some reason, the Dodger, Manny Machado, is helping get the ball. That's the second time that this guy's been so wild and the ball's just bouncing around that the Dodger had to help get it. It's like, dude, let the catcher get it. That's what he's doing. He's catching. 2 and 2. Check swing, and is he out? This guy is so excited to throw people out on check swings. And oh, now he's yelling. Manny Machado, he's yelling. It's because it's the second time that's happened. Puig got screwed too. Let's take a look in slow motion. You know what? That one, I think Machado might have gone on that one. Let's take a look again. It was about as close as you can get. Yasiel Puig was way closer. Way closer. That one I can see. It should have been Puig. That wasn't a strikeout. And, yeah, Machado's heated. He's pissed. And here's Max Muncy. Poor man's Turner. Up to bat. And once again, Flaherty just cannot. He throws his breaking balls before home plate. He's thrown more breaking balls before home plate than any pitcher I've seen all season. Like, you could go like games and not see somebody throw it before the plate. He does it every 5 pitches. 1-0. Somehow it's only 1-0. 2-0. And here we go. Cardinals bullpen starting to warm up. It's all good, bro. I don't hear no noise, no freeway. Yeah, thank you for that. But if you heard what this in like with like a good microphone and like in a good place, it would be so much better. Like if you heard it side by side, you would think, "Oh my goodness, this guy's an idiot." 3-0. Two outs. And let's see if he can throw a strike when he has to. I doubt it. Oh, he did. 82 miles an hour directly over the plate. And Max Muncy, poor man's Turner, does not have the go-ahead on 0-3 because that one would have been a home run. That was batting practice over the plate. 3-1. Strike 2. Thank goodness that was only strike 2. And Muncy just gave me more wind than Turner. That was the hugest swing and a miss of the game, by far. And when this guy does get the ball over the plate, he does have some pretty dirty stuff. Ball 4. And I think that might have been his first walk of the game for all my talk about him not being able to find the strike zone. That's why I'm like, dude, why the Dodgers? Why are you keep on swinging at everything? If you just don't swing, you're going to get on base. And here's left-handed batting, Yasmani Grandal. This is exactly what we want to see. Though he hasn't been quite as hot as he was earlier in the season. We would like him to do better. And that batting average is getting a little bit low, buddy. He is the catcher, and it's been a long season, and we can't be too critical. And he takes ball 1. What a shocker. And my I just sneezed. And it's 1-0. And Molina, the catcher, gets up and is now walking out to the mound. Don't know why. This is the first time he's done this, like the whole entire game. And now the whole infield is having a meeting at the mound, wasting everybody's time. I'm going to be right back. They are still having the meeting at the mound. Want to know? Inside strike one, except that wasn't in the strike zone. Like, you can see the box. Like, they show you the box, and that was well outside of the box, and that was the first bad call against the Dodgers. Anyway, we've had 2 bad calls total. 1-1. And that's a ground ball to second, and they get him out at first. So the inning's over. Flaherty got out of the inning, and I think he's going to be done. And we are going to the bottom of the 6th inning. And this is going to start getting a little bit better. Getting towards the end of the game. I think the bullpen people are coming in for the Cardinals, and we can start hitting. We're on commercial break. Yeah, usually more people come. I figured this would be let's see if this is on ESPN. Because if it's on ESPN, nobody comes. It is on Sportsnet LA. Oh yeah, it's not on ESPN. This is just a slow YouTube day. But Friday, usually maybe I should just do the endings of the games. But yeah, Danny, if this is your first time here, most of the time this is when I jump in, the 6th inning, and I do the ending of the game. And this one it started in the 1st. So going an hour and a half. And we'll see what happens. But one time I did like a 5.5 hour game. And it was terrible. Towards the ending, I didn't even know what I was saying. It was 16 innings against the Diamondbacks, and they ended up losing. Still on commercial break. And here's Alana Rizzo working for Sportsnet LA in the dugout. Actually, not in the dugout, like on just outside of the dugout. And now we got a look ahead from Wells Fargo. Rest of the series probables. Tomorrow is Rich Hill versus Gant. And then Sunday is Stripling versus Wainwright. Yeah, Stripling, sometimes he can be worrisome. And Rich Hill, he drives a minivan. So you know what you're going to get. Jack Flaherty, 103 pitches, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks. And those numbers look a lot better than what I saw. He looked like a rookie, that is for sure. And Buehler still throwing 97 miles an hour. Up to bat is Patrick Wisdom. And he also has a 70s porn stash. So 2 guys on the St. Louis have 70s porn stashes, and I can get down with that. And it's going to be 0-2. And Buehler is only on his 67th pitch. This is about our 62nd pitch. This is as good as you can hope anybody could ever be. Except we could use more than 1 run. 0-2. And that's fouled away. born in Murrieta, California, graduated from Murrieta Valley High School. And now he's rocking a porn stash. Oh and 2. Check swing. And that is going to be a ball. That wasn't close to the strike zone. Tried to get him to bite and almost did. But Buehler, this is maybe one of the better pitching better pitching performances in a long time. Like, this might be like of all the whole entire league or the whole entire season. This could be his best game. Strike 3. And every single batter is going down and like looking at the pitcher like, oh man, that was nasty. You can tell when the batters respect the pitcher by the way that they look at him after the strikeout. And they're all giving him like that, dude, that was nasty look. Oh, Nicholas Fischel. We got a Cubs fan here. Goodness gracious. Where is Mike Piazza in the batting order tonight? I got that one, though. I would prefer Mike Pizza because I'm getting pretty hungry. But dude, you're on YouTube. There's no way that you were watching baseball when Mike Piazza was in the league. Yeah, you're like 14 years old. Here's the pitch. 93 miles an hour, inside corner. And it's 0-1. But if you were alive during Mike Piazza's time, you know what? I do take that back. And it's 0-2. This is a little bit boring. It's fun to watch because it's easy and this is a very big game. But Buehler is just killing it. Oh and 2. Strike 3, 98 miles an hour on the inside corner. And this is like the dirtiest. This is like the dirtiest of the dirty in terms of pitching. That was 98 miles an hour. Oh, it was outside of the strike zone, but the umpire hooked us up. Nice. The umpire hooked us up. All right, who's this guy? It's going to be no problem for Buehler. He's been in the stretch the whole entire game. 96 miles an hour. Fouled away. Oh and 1. That one is also fouled away, so it's 0-2. Oh man, now everybody's leaving. Nicholas, my bad. We love Cubs fans. And Mike Piazza's not playing anymore. It's 0-2. And that one is fouled away again. Buehler just threw 3 straight fastballs. All of them got a lot of gas. And this guy can't even... Oh, Munoz. Batting .282, 8 home runs, 37 RBIs. 0 for 2 on the night. Strike 3. And Buehler is absolutely unhittable. I am just happy that I can see that this guy's got this much skills. He's better than Flaherty, that's for sure. Flaherty's taller, better looking, but this guy is the real deal. And I made fun of Buehler earlier in the season. So I'm feeling a little bit guilty about that. I didn't know that he had this in him. But whatever they did to him in minor leagues, it really worked because he's just killing it right now. And he's only given up 1 hit. It was almost a perfect game. And do you get any points for having only only like one blemish for the game? Do they have like an almost perfect game record? Because an almost perfect game would be pretty sweet too. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. Going to the 7th inning. Jason Morgan, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. I'm just doing the Dodgers game. But nobody's really been coming. And I was thinking this is going to be a big game Friday night. No. It's been pretty dead. And you know what? I don't have Sports Fury to come hook it up with 100 people anymore. I don't even think they're live right now. So yeah. So what's going on with you? The Dodgers are looking pretty good. I don't know if you've been watching, but they're looking pretty good. Not live until Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, they for a little while they're doing loads of live streams, and now you're seeing like a good mix of both live streams and regular videos. But the live streams are my favorite. The live streams are my favorite by far. The other videos are good, but the live streams are the best. But man, they've been doing pretty good, and even just with Sean, there's like 2,000 people watching. Badass. Yes, or not yesterday. I think that was a couple days ago. Were you there yesterday with Sean? He can hold up so well by himself. That was the first time I've actually seen him doing by himself. And I'm giving him a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. And usually I make fun of him for being the normie, but maybe not. Strike one. And we got a new pitcher for the Cardinals. Hudson? How many people, Dakota Hudson, how many people in baseball are named Hudson? Got one on I think there might be like 4 of them. And that he just got hit in the foot. Oh yeah, that's just annoying. Like, the Cowboys fans are just Cowboys fans. It's like they're all the same. I've never liked Cowboys fans. I've never really liked the Cowboys either. Like, big deal. But the second most annoying is probably a Bears fan. They're fans of the 2 most annoying teams. But my girlfriend is a Bears fan. So I gotta watch all the games. But Chicago fans are the worst. And what's so crazy is during the day doing other stuff, they're just normal people and they're great. They're great. Put a Chicago team on the TV in front of them. Give them a couple beers, and they just turn into jackasses. It's the Chicago thing. So yeah, you're right. You got a 4. 4 out of 10. I got to remember to take off 5 points for every single game. Are you in any of the fantasy leagues? I don't know what happened when I don't know how I missed all the fantasy leagues. Like, I was just doing my thing, and the next thing I knew they were all done. You know, maybe they didn't do a good enough marketing. 0-1. And I was pretty sure I was watching all the videos. Not just a personal one for work. Oh yeah, because what's his face is working. But yeah, if you gotta pay bills, you can't be taken off work, and that it does get in the way of YouTube. But it's amazing how good of a job they do. And now I gotta get back to the game. Now I'm talking about YouTube. 0-2. And I still don't know who this guy... Oh, Hudson. Hudson is pitching for St. Louis. And that is a base hit. So now the Dodgers have 2 people on with no outs. Yasiel Puig just hit it right between the shortstop and the third baseman. And that was just an easy hit. And that's exactly what we need everybody to do every single time. And then so for this game, he's got a home run and he's got just an easy base hit. Who's coming up to bat right now? Please tell me it is... Oh, and now the Cardinals pitcher, they're all just talking at the mound. Oh, Chase Utley. Give me a break. Chase Utley's coming in. And you know what? Let's hope he steps into one and takes it off the dome. Let's just hope he steps into it and we get bases loaded. All right, and I'm back. Chase Utley's up to bat. Pinch hitting, he's batting .371, 5 home runs, 3 doubles. All right, those are better numbers than I thought, but Dozier's better. We're putting Dozier. Anyway, Chase Utley's up. Here's the pitch. Outside. And one thing you know for sure is Chase Utley is not going to make this easy. Oh, Hector, what's up, dude? Thanks for coming back. Did you get your money? And did you buy a bunch of weed and beer? And maybe got a takeout? That's what I do with my money right when I get it. And just spend it. And Buehler is on deck. And if we can take out Buehler if we got the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. And it's 2-0. And the Cardinals pitching staff continues to just not be able to throw strikes. And Chase Utley is thinking $2 million, all I got to do is just stand here in the box. And then when they pitch him inside, he just steps into it. It really is a good system. Or if you're an older baseball player, I would be copying what Chase Utley's doing. So last year in the World Series, screw him. $2-0. 96 miles an hour, way low. And it's 3-0. So this is what we want him to do. And Hudson, I don't think he's thrown a strike. You know, the only strikes he's thrown have been base hits. I don't know. I think this guy might not be that great. Though he does have a 3.26 ERA. Here's the pitch. Strike one. And that was directly over the middle. And it is just so cheap. Chase Utley stepped into he steps over the home plate. He did the step into the thing. If that pitch would have been anywhere inside, it would have nailed him. He is pushing every edge possible in baseball all the time. How about just get a home run? And he does kind of do that lean back thing like Jesus, which is pretty sweet. And he popped it up. And the left fielder caught it. And I think they're both going to tag up. Bellinger's at third, no problem. So it's going to be, that was a sacrifice. Puig's at second. Bellinger is at third. And there's only one out. This is a great situation. And both Bellinger and Puig are very fast. With the Dodgers? No? But are they... Should I stop? Alright, and I'm back. It's 0-2. And Chase Utley, yeah, as soon as I leave, more people come. But Chase Utley definitely had the right idea on the sacrifice fly. Strike 3. And whoever that was goes down swinging. And who was that? Here comes Jock Peterson. Oh, that was Buehler. So they're going to leave Buehler in the game. Here's Jock Peterson. Still a very good situation. And the Dodgers get a batter up. With 2 outs, man. At least we got 2 outs. This is a good situation. And he's batting .243, 21 home runs, 50 RBIs. We could definitely go for a few more runs. And the catcher calls time. Top of the 7th inning. Oh, and that gets by the catcher. Oh, and I think 2 runs are gonna score. Plate the plate. Oh, he's out at home, and Puig gets thrown out. But the Dodgers are going to score at least 1 run, and now we got 3 outs. And I do like Puig being very aggressive with that one. Tita, I'm trying to buy a strawberry Dodger jersey. Where can I get it? My guess is MajorLeagueBaseball.com or one of those sanctioned sites to get the real jersey. And you know what? I haven't seen too many strawberry colored Dodger jerseys. We're on commercial break. Been going for 2 hours. Going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Thanks, dude. No problem. Let's just see what one of these looks like. If you're trolling me, let's take a look. Strawberry. I mean, I can't imagine them even having that. Huh? I can. Unless you're going for a Darryl Strawberry jersey, then that would be super badass. Anyway, the girlfriend's up. You know, Friday night, maybe I shouldn't have been doing this. And we're still on commercial break.
When she's left on the crock pot.
Not the happiest with me right now. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. I looked everywhere, only Mets jerseys. Are you talking about the Oh, you're talking about Darryl Strawberry. That makes a lot more sense. But see, I didn't even know that he was on the Mets. Let's take a look here. This might be. Darryl Strawberry was Wikipedia. Oh, he was also on the Mets. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna know where to get a Darryl Strawberry Dodgers jersey, and that it would be too cool for school. I couldn't pull it off. For some reason, I thought you meant a red colored jersey. I'm like, oh man, we're playing the Cardinals. They got red, but you want Darryl Strawberry, and that's too cool for school. Own one. Yeah, they're not gonna have that one on the Dodgers website. Here's the pitch. That one is hit up in the air, super deep to the track, and Yasiel Puig makes the catch. So Buehler continues to pitch a great game. but we're gonna have a pretty sweet dinner tonight. You're gonna eat. Okay, then I'm done. Okay. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. Thanks for coming. This is a great game. We're up 2-0. We're gonna be fine. This one I'm skating on thin ice. I just gotta go. Thanks for coming. If you gave me a like, you know, you can unlike it now. But I gotta go.